One of Mrs. Brown's babies might be starting to turn black on her brown, the way Rio did on her red. I got squirrels everywhere. I got a black one. Oh, I got a little black one on me. I got Sweet Tank sitting with one of Mrs. Brown's. How's that? Little Sweet Tank. Mrs. Brown's kid is less afraid of Sweet Tank than some of the adult squirrels. I don't get enough video of Mrs. Brown, I don't think. And I really love her. She's fun. She came up yesterday and got on my arm. And I lifted my arm and she stayed on my arm. It was pretty fun. And here's one of her illustrious kids. Is illustrious the right word? Maybe not. It was just too many squirrels to even think about turning on the video before. There's a ton out back right now. We were all up front here. Yeah, it's just a lot of snow, a lot of squirrels, but this is nothing. But I got Rio right here. Here's my Rio. She's on White Tip's tree, and White Tip's being cool about it, which is really good. Two packs in that cabin is why they're all going so crazy. Okay, more. Here's one. That's the sound of a desperate man. There's another one. That's a mating chase. So some people think squirrels like just chase each other. It's not without reason. They're either chasing someone off their turf because someone's about to steal their nuts, or they think they will, or it's a mating chase. I'm trying to think of what else it could be, really. It's more like turf wars and mating chases. Can't think of any other reason. Well, playing. Sometimes they play, especially siblings. Uh-oh. All right, it's mating crazy out here right now. I just saw a row of like 6 of them, so yeah, I don't know where the one in front went. So the one in front is always the female. And there you go. And then I'm sure these are a bunch of boys. Boys. They all find a girl and then they all chase her. Here's somebody. Do I have any girls on the deck? I'm very partial to the girls. That one's not. I don't know them very well. That one's probably not. I feel bad feeding the boys, and the girls don't get to eat really on mating days. They come at the very end when it's all over. All right, I've got a bowl of ice cream inside that I really want to be eating, but there's too many girls out here crying. So here I am. This sounds like a boy. He doesn't even know who I am. I'm holding my hand down and he's not responding. So these are visiting males that are here for the females, not the nuts. They are, this is the way they are. Here's somebody that knows me, pretty sure. Do you know me? This one was coming up to me earlier. Yeah, they don't know me. Do you know me? Nope, he doesn't know me. Look at that. He was willing to try, but he does not. That was not how someone who actually knows how to take a nut from my hand does it. But he just did for the first time, whoever he is. How about you? Yeah, you're a boy. I remember him from earlier. I did give him one, even though I don't know who he is. Yeah, he's not getting anywhere near my hand. You're scared of me? You're scared of me, but you want a nut, huh? You're just coming through? Yeah, he doesn't. Here, I'll give you one, but only because I don't know why. All right, now we got chases to follow here. Who's this? This is Rover? Rover's coming. Hey, Roves. Oh my gosh. How are you doing out here, girl? How are you doing? Need another one? Yeah. Sorry about all this. What did they do back before there was anyone to go to? You know, the girls? There used to be people who lived here, but it was just, I guess, every squirrel for herself out here on mating days. This is a new one from the front. Yeah, I think that's the first time she ever took from my hand, or he. I guess they get braver on the mating days. Just kind of putting that together. Are you all hopped up on hormones? Yeah. Well, I want my ice cream. Tupac's cabin really needs no introduction. For anyone who's ever wondered what it feels like to be squirrel sexy, there it is. It feels like you can't get dudes out of your place. That's what it feels like. Tupac's gotta be in there. And it's just, the guys go crazy for her. Here's Rover. As I was doing that last video showing the progress, or at least plans, of the house I'm making, the little guy came up that had the neck injury, and he's looking pretty good. Here's his neck. Uh-oh. Alert. We're having a mating chase. Hopefully I'll be able to zoom it later. Okay, there they are. I can kind of see them in here. They're all over up there. I'd zoom out to show how high this is, but I know I'll just lose them again if I do. This is why so many get hurt. Here. It's high stakes when the girls are throwing guys off of them however they need to do it, and when they're this high up, it's a long fall. This is reminding me so much of Mrs. Brown. So here's one of Mrs. Brown's kids in there, and there's one there. Here comes Mrs. Brown, and here's one, and there's her other kid, the one that I call Pinky, the one that's more caramel than the other ones. So there's Mrs. Brown, and she's raised such a nice family. There was another one. I just saw Mrs. Brown dive into that hide a few minutes ago after there was a scary sound, so it was nice to see that they totally do use it. My neighbors must be like, what is her decorating sense here? And there's Mrs. Brown. Looks like she's ready for another one. Hey, Mrs. Brown. Whoops. I dropped it. She caught it. You know, I maybe should have called Pinky Caramel Sundae. Do you want to be Caramel Sundae? Do you want a new name? She's not exactly pink. She's more caramel. She's kind of pink. What do you like? What do you want your name to be? Or he? She can take from my hand. I don't know why she's not. Maybe the phone. She's new to everything. She's comfortable in the house. She's comfortable with me, but she might not be as comfortable with the phone yet.